Are you satisfied? Happy? Miserable? Are you looking for love in all the wrong places? It's time for the Michelle Hughes Show, where we keep it real. Tune in daily and join our controversial topics as we talk about singles, sex, and men and women's issues. And now, the queen of relationships on the Michelle Hughes Show. Always keeping it real. Your host, Michelle Hughes.
Yeah, what does it take to make you mine? Oh, yes. You are listening to the Michelle Hughes Show. And yes, I am Michelle. And we have a show for you tonight. We're going to be talking about, are you ready to get married? Now, that is a statement that many have made. And we are going to just tap into where you are with that special person that's in your life at this time. And we're going to give you a quiz tonight to see if you two are really meant to be together. And you are able to also answer that quiz. So we're excited about tonight because we want you to really understand what it is to have that special person in your life. And how do you know that you are ready to get married? Have you ever asked yourself, how will I know I'm ready to get married? Well, the Bible says that two shall be one. And that means that that person that you're with, that you are going to be joined together as one person. Yeah, you're still two individual people with different minds, and that's what makes it very interesting. And so that's why we want to make sure that you have joined yourself with the right person, because it's so important that if you're going to get married, that you have that special person who, when you say I do and yes to that person, that it's for eternity. It's forever. No more looking around. It's just you and that person. Oh, wow. Isn't that just grand? Yes. It's almost like you can hear the bells already. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can hear those bells even ringing, even before you walk down that aisle. Well, I have a poem for you. And it's, are you ready? How many times can I tell you how much you mean to me? I am in love with your voice, smile, and body. We are meant to be together. It is time to be one. Will you marry me? I am ready to spend eternity with you. I love you, baby. By Renee. Oh, doesn't that just make you just want to just say, okay, let's go. Let's get, where's the preacher? I'm ready to do it right now. I mean, let's not go past go. Let's just do it. And so you might be saying, yeah, I want to do it right now because I know he's that right person for me. Well, I should say that research has shown that the more you have in common with your partner, the better the two of you will get along. And so if you look at the person that you are, maybe it might be your potential marriage partner, start looking at some of the things that you have in common and some of the things that you don't have in common. And if it weighs that you have more in common than not in common, then maybe that's your special guy or girl. But some people say opposite attracts. Haven't you heard that before too? And so there are people who say we're totally different. We're not at all. I mean, we're like night and day. Well, now that's going to the extreme. So you may reconsider if that's the person that you should be walking down the aisle with, because you want to make sure this is the person that he's going to make you happy, you're going to make him happy, and it's just going to be just grand. Everything is just going to be great. Well, we're going to get right into the quiz tonight, and it's called Are You Ready to Get Married? And I want you to go get pen, a piece of paper, and write your answer down, because you're going to have to add up your score so you can tell if you are a runaway bride, or cover up those cold feet, or you're ready to have and to hold. So make sure, go get a pencil and piece of paper and write down your answers so that you can tally up your answers, so we can tell you which category that you fit in. So I'm going to give you a little chance to go get a piece of paper and pen, and so you can go and say, okay, Michelle, I'm ready. We'll listen to a little of this little love song until you go and get that pen and piece of paper.
Crowd of emotion stumbling all around my heart. It must mean that you're near me, 'cause I can breathe you like you start. I'd give you everything, I'd take you anywhere you'd ever want to go. Just tell me what it takes to make you mine. Time I've been waiting my life to feel, baby, you love is you. But while my past keeps on fading, say that you're here to stay, baby, don't have to take.
All right, so I'm sure now that you should have that pen and piece of paper, and we should get ready to give you those questions in 1 second here. All right. Question number 1. How much time do you like to spend by yourself? How much time do you like to spend by yourself? Number 1 is, I hate being alone. 2 is, I need an assignment. I need a significant amount of time to myself. Or 3, I enjoy being in the company of my significant other. Or 4, I want to be with my partner all the time. So pick one of those answers, and again, I'm going to give it to you real quick. I hate being alone, number 1. 2, I need a significant amount of time to myself. 3, I enjoy being in the company of my significant other. 4, I want to be with my partner all the time. All right, number 2 is, what best describes your feelings of finances? 1, what's mine is his, and what's his is mine. Or 2, what's mine, and what's his is his. All right, let me say it again. What's mine is mine, and what's his is his. 3 is, we should split all the expenses. 4, he should pay for everything. All right, number 3 is, if your partner left clothes on the floor, you would 1, yell at him. 2, pick the clothes up and say nothing. 3, throw the clothes away. 4, leave the clothes where they are. All right. That was number 3. All right. Let me read that again. The answer, question to number 3 is, if your partner left clothes on the floor, you would 1, yell at him. 2, pick the clothes up and say nothing. 3, throw the clothes away. 4, leave the clothes where they are. All right. All right. Now, let's see here. Number 4 is, when it comes to chores, you believe 1, you shouldn't have to do anything. 2, he shouldn't have to do anything. Or 3, he should share the duties. Or 4, we should hire a cleaning person. All right. Did you get that? Let me say it again. I think I hit number 4. Number 4 was, when it comes to chores, you believe 1, you shouldn't have to do anything. 2, he shouldn't have to do anything. 3, he should share the duties. Or 4, we should hire a cleaning person. All right. And we're going to go back and give you the answers. Number 5 is, have you ever cheated on your partner? Number 1 is never. Number 2 is once. 3 is all the time. Or 4, no, but I think about it all of the time. All right. Number 5 again is, have you ever cheated on your partner? 1 is never. 2 is once. 3 is all the time. And 4 is no, but I think about it all the time. Number 6 is, how would you best describe you and your partner's financial situation? 1 is, he has a great deal of debt. 2, I have a great deal of debt. Or 3, we both have a great deal of debt. Or 4, neither one of us have any debt. All right, did you get that? Number 1 is, he has a great deal of debt. 2, I have a great deal of debt. 3, we both have a great deal of debt. Or 4, neither one of us have any debt. Answer the question. All right, number 7 is, what are your thoughts on children? 1, I don't want to have children, but he does. 2, he doesn't want children, but I do. 3, we both don't want children. 4, we both want children. Or 5, we're unsure on whether or not we want children. Okay. Number 8 is, when it comes to religion, you and your partner, 1, disagree on religious beliefs. 2, agree on religious beliefs. 3, don't have any religious beliefs. Or 4, respect each other's religious beliefs. All right, answer the question. And number 9 is, do you ever think about old boyfriends or girlfriends? 1, all the time. 2, once in a while. 3, never. 4, a few times a year. Answer the question. All right, 10 is, how much do you and your partner have in common? 1, we are complete opposites. 2, we have a few things in common. 3, we're almost the same person. 4, we don't have a lot in common, but we appreciate each other's interests. All right, answer the question. And number 11, when you're angry at your partner, you 1, sit down and calmly, with a calm voice, you sit down and calmly voice your concerns. Or 2, yell and scream. 3, give your partner the silent treatment. 4, send an email communicating your concerns. All right, I'm going to give that to you one more time. When you're angry at your partner, you 1, sit down and calmly voice your concerns. 2, yell and scream. 3, give your partner the silent treatment. Or 4, send an email communicating your concerns. 12, when you think of your wedding day, your thoughts are, 1, it's the most important day of my life since I'm marrying my one true love. 2, I can't wait to see what kind of gifts we will get. Or 3, life as I know it is over. 4, things are going to change, but I'll be okay. All right, I'm going to give you the answers to all the questions that you just answered. Okay, we're going to start with number 1 is, for number 1 is 9%. That's how many people voted on that, was 9%. 2, I need a significant amount of time to myself, was 21%. 3 was 56%. And number 4 was 14%. I want to be with my partner all the time. Okay. answer, add up your score. Which one did you get 9% for number 1, or number 2 was it 21%, or 3 was it 56%, or 14%? So you're going to tally that up at the end. Number 2, what best describes your feelings on finances? Number 1 was 43%. Number 2 was 10%. 3 was 43%. And number 4 was 3%. Okay, question number 3. If your partner left clothes on the floor, you would. 1 was 8%. 2 was 67%. And number 3 was 1%. And number 4 was 24%. Number 4, when it comes to chores, and you believe number 1 was 1%, 2 was 5%, 3 was 88%, and number 4 was 6%. Okay, number 5, have you ever cheated on your partner? Number 1 was 74%, number 2 was 20%, number 3 was 2%, and number 4 was 4%. 6, how would you best describe you and your partner's financial situation? 1 was 12%, 2 was 17%, 3 was 27%, and 4 was 44%. Number 7, what are your thoughts on children? 1 was 4%, 2 was 3%, number 3 was 14%, 4 was 67%, and 5 was 12%. Number 8, when it comes to religion, you and your partner, 1 was 5%, 2 was 42%, 3 was 14%, and 4 was 39%. Number 9, question number 9, do you ever think about old boyfriends or girlfriends? Number 1 was 4%, 2 was 50%, 3 was 34%, and 4 was 12%. All right, I hope you're tallying up your answers. Number 10, how much do you and your partner have in common? 1 was 5%, 2 was 41%, 3 was 32%, 4 was 22%. Number 11, when you're angry at your partner, 1 was 49%, 2 was 16%, 3 was 30%, 4 was 5%. All right, tally up your score. And the last one, number 12, when you think of your wedding day, your thoughts are 1 was 62%, 2 was 2%, and 3 was 4%, and 4 was 32%. All right, I'm going to play a little music and let you tally up your answers to see what your score was. What did you come up with? And let's see what you came up with.
Crowd of emotions stumbling all around my heart. It must mean that you're near me, 'cause I can breathe you like your star. I'd give you everything, I'd take you anywhere you'd ever want to go. Just tell me what it takes to make you mine. Time I've been waiting my life to feel, baby, you love is you. But while my past keeps on fading, say that you're here to stay, baby, don't have to take the blood from me. I feel its flood all around me, I'm drifting through a whole new life, where all I want is to have you, and you're my reason why. I'd give you everything, I'd take you anywhere you'd ever want to go.
All right, all right. I hope you tallied up your answers. Gave you a little time to add up your scores so that you can tell where you are. Okay, runaway bride. That means you're running away. You maybe this might not be for you. That it equals 1.87%. The runaway bride. That means you need to run, okay? Don't go past go. You don't need to get married. And cover up those cold feet. You got 47.07%. You're ready to have and to hold. You got 51.06%. All right. So if you get in that average, you know that you're ready to go down that aisle and say yes to Mr. Right or to Mrs. Right, because you are now ready to get married based on your answers. Or if you kind of, maybe cold feet because you're not right, might not be quite right yet ready to make that decision to say I do. You might either have the wrong person or you might be the wrong person, and you may reconsider this person or yourself. Because sometimes, people say they have cold feet, but sometimes it might be to your benefit to have that cold feet. If it's not the right person, just to walk down the aisle and you're not ready, well, maybe you should say thank you because you don't want to be miserable. So if you got cold feet, then maybe you may reconsider it. Okay. But if you're ready and you're ready, then you're ready to walk down that aisle and say, I do, to that significant person who you have been spending time with. You've sought out counseling. I don't think anyone should get married before they get counseling, because what that counselor or what that person is going to do is they're going to give you information that you may not be thinking about, for you to maybe write some things down. I know when I've married people, what I've done is I give them little things little exercises basically, and it helps them to figure out some of the edges that they might have to deal with in their marriage. And so, but if you confront it now it makes it easier to confront it before you have to walk down that aisle. Then you say I do. Now you got all this heap of things that you have to deal with. So I believe if we can prepare them for their future, then it makes it better for them to understand some of the pitfalls that they're going to deal with. And it's been proven that people who get counseling, that their marriage lasts than people who don't get counseling. I just believe that. It's just like in anything, before you start a job, they give you training, because they want you to know what you are going to deal with on the job, and it prepares you. So I believe, just like in anything else, why shouldn't you prepare yourself for your marriage? I think that's the reason why some of our marriages don't last, because they didn't get the proper instruction. Now, some people, it just fate. It worked out well. Maybe they didn't get no counseling, so just count your blessings. But on the whole, I'm saying the stats are out there where they're saying that people who do get counseling before they get married, they tend to stay married and they don't divorce. And why not? I mean, because they've gotten information that's going to prepare you a little bit better than to go in there just you and him with the little knowledge that you may have. Because, I mean, when you get married, I mean, that's something new. You're getting to know this person. He's getting to know you. You're bringing his family values into your home, and she's bringing her family values. And everybody, you weren't raised in the same home. So those values are going to, sometimes they're going to collide. Sometimes they're going to blend together. And sometimes you're going to have to sit down and just talk about it, because it's just not co-signing. I mean, it's not, it's not going together in any way. And so you have to just really, I believe, think about what you're doing. And I believe that when we think better about our future, because that's what you're looking at when you're talking about marriage, it's your future. And so I believe if we sat down and looked at some of the things that my partner was interested in, and see if I like some of those things, or sometimes maybe there are things that different family members. Man, you're gonna have to deal with their family. Some people you might like, some people you may not like. So you got to figure out how to deal with those issues. Sometimes you may be able to talk to him about some things, and some things you just don't have to take to God and ask him to give you the ability to have patience with maybe your in-laws, because you don't agree on everything, and nothing's going to go perfect. But I believe that when we prepare for marriage, I believe it will work, because you have done your due diligence in preparing for your marriage. And so I believe that when you do it and you have someone who's on the outside, who's more open, because he doesn't have anything to win or lose, except for he wants, I'm sure if you're dealing with a minister, that they would want your marriage to work. Who wouldn't want someone's marriage to work? Because, it's nothing in it for them, so why would they want bad for you? So I believe that that person is there to guide you and gear you in the right way, so that the challenges that you may be faced with, you have to deal with those things. I remember one couple that I married, they had, I think the husband had a child, and she didn't have any children. So there were things that they had to figure out, if the kid was going to live with them or stay with their mother, or when the kid came, just different things that you have to sit down and talk about. And just little issues sometimes that will take place when you bring things to their attention. So I believe that if you prepare right, I believe it can't do anything but go right. And even if it doesn't, that's why you still, if you are in a church and you have a pastor, or you have someone who you have faith in, then you should be able to still go to them, and so that if you're having some problems, you can go to them and say, hey, I need some help in this area, because I'm not really understanding how to deal with my spouse in this area. And I believe that when we stop trying to work everything out by ourselves, I just believe we'll have better marriages. And I'm just hopeful that this is going to be a year, even though we're close to ending this year, that there are going to be many people who are going to be coming together, forming good relationships. And I believe that if we can form better relationships with people that we really enjoy being with, they enjoy being with us, you can communicate together. You just really blend with one another. You just connect. And I believe that when you connect with that person, nothing can stop that relationship from prospering and just going to new heights, because you want it to work. And you're not going to stop at any levels to not make it work. You're going to do everything you can to make sure when you fall into an area where you're both not understanding, you're not agreeing, you're not just going to let it just say, oh, who cares? No, you're going to talk about it, and you're going to make sure that you both are on the same footing. Well, listen, I hope you have gained something from that quiz to help you. Just a little quiz, only 12 questions, but it was just to kind of help you kind of see that sometimes we just take a little quiz and it kind of pinpoints us in areas that we need to strengthen ourselves in. And that's what all this little quiz was for tonight, just to make it fun and to let you know that if you are close to getting married, then it's time for you to really think about the things that the two of you are going to do in the future together. And I believe that when you write those things down and you begin to say the things that you enjoy about your partner, and he writes down the things that he enjoys about you, I just know that the relationship is just going to just grow. And if you decide once you get married to have children, it's just going to be just a blessed home, because you did your due diligence in preparing for your marriage. Well, you know what we do here. We keep it real.
Thanks for tuning in to the Michelle Hughes Show. Join us daily for more hot topics with the Queen of Relationships. Always keeping it real. See you tomorrow on the Michelle Hughes Show.